you guys. Sorry we're late. We're like how many minutes late?
12
minutes late. We were looking for stencil vinyl, but I suppose at 6:31 is going to have to do.
They say swallowing gum gets stuck in your intestines. Is it okay to swallow it?
I mean, if they said that, I would suggest not swallowing it.
Yeah, but I have gum in my mouth and I want to drink my drink. 'Tis a problem. Hey, Carrie.
Probably a piece of paper behind you.
I didn't talk to you, Siri. Go away.
Okay, nice talking with you.
Jeez.
Dude.
I said, hey, Carrie, and it goes, oh, I'm going to talk to you. Hi, Allison. Hey, Jada.
Hi, Jada.
She said, hi, Mr. and Mrs. Myers, soon to be. Hey, Adrian.
I think Texas orange is closest to the neon orange. So, today we are doing a peekaboo with glitter. My first step is going to start on this cup over here, this nice white painted 30-ounce monstrosity of a cup.
Hey, Suzette.
And then it's going to end
Hey,
with
Debbie.
this over here. So we're going to glitter this cup. This one's going to end up being a Carole Baskine cup, a neon Carole Baskine cup. So I got all my neons here that I'm going to use. These are all GlitterCraze, of course. Some of them say neon and others don't. And then
Hey, Dava. Hey, Liz.
Hi. For this cup, I actually used the Tropicana for the top, and then for the bottom, I used Crown Royal. That's for the other cup that we're going to actually peekaboo today. So I'm going to be glittering a cup using the epoxy method, and then I'm going to be...
Hi, Bonnie. She says she tried plastic dip for the first time today and definitely a game changer for my water side. Thanks for the info. Hey, Sandy.
I love...
Jada says she loves that blue.
Yes, I love the Crown Royal.
And Jada says she wants another cup.
Yeah, she sent me... I've got to make her a cup. I haven't made her a cup yet.
What's up, party people? Says Carrie Ann.
Yay! Like the Carrie Ann.
Yeah.
She
Like-
stayed up for this.
Like your
live.
bestie that you talk about all the time.
She stayed up for this.
Hey,
Like,
Andrea.
She's in
Hey, Teresa.
Greenland, and it's like 1 o'clock in the morning there. Or
Hey,
something
Brittany.
Crazy like that. So before we start, I want to ask everybody about their dump
Hey, Teresa.
buckets.
She said congratulations.
Thank you.
Hi, Gloria.
I want to know what
Hey, Tori.
everyone's dump bucket looks like. You know, all that glitter, that excess glitter that's, you know, you don't use.
Hey, Gammy.
You dump in a bucket all together.
Andrew says she loves your glitter shelf.
Thank you.
And Gloria says, I have my wine.
Ooh, I have my vodka
Somewhere.
somewhere. It's in my cup. I gotta
Hey,
show you
Yashira.
guys my cup. What do
Jada said, do I need to send a deposit?
Girl, no. I just haven't. I've been trying to get through Father's Day. You guys like my cup? I didn't make it. I bought it.
Carrie Ann said, no love. It's 2:45 a.m. Trisha says she doesn't keep a dump bucket.
So this is what my dump bucket looks like. Isn't it pretty? I think it's gonna make a pretty cup. Most likely a peekaboo. It's got all kinds of stuff in there, mostly Diamond Series, because I mostly use Diamond Series. Yeah. That's my dump bucket. I dump all my glitter that gets mixed with another color or something like that. I dump it all in there.
Hi, Cami. We're learning about peekaboos.
We're doing a peekaboo with glitter.
Not
We're gonna
like
glitter
not the kids
this
game.
cup in all the neon colors. It's gonna be a Carole Baskine cup, so I'm gonna peekaboo this one eventually. Once I
Hey, Sherry.
see it all smooth after all the glitter's applied. And then
Adrian
we're
says she
going to
can't wait to get her
actually-
cup.
Huh?
Adrian says she can't wait to get her cup. She's so excited.
Yes, it is back there. And then we're gonna spray paint this one with the stencil on it, and then pull it all off and look at it.
Cammie said she was so excited that she messed up and was looking for us yesterday. Hi, Robin. Says she can't wait for the peekaboo. Love your lives.
Thank you. And
Carrie Ann said my dump bucket's a Doritos dip jar.
I love it. It adds a lot of class and maybe some cheese.
Hey, Lisa. Hey, hey, hey.
And I'm also going to put together one of these straw toppers.
The Diamond Series or Marked Diamond Series, Andrea?
Yeah, the Diamond Series that
like
I
this
have
one.
of this is the Diamond Series green and pink. Those are both of the neon Diamond Series colors. And
So
then
yes,
the
they
other
are marked different.
Yes. And then the other ones are the neon series. I don't think Tammy has these on the site yet,
Whoop.
but I could be wrong. I got these from a subscription, and there's some other colors somewhere, I do believe. But I don't know where they are. I know there's a purple. I'm pretty sure there's a neon purple matte. So these are matte. They do not have any shine or shimmer or nothing to them. But when I do the epoxy over it, I can always add a little hit of like some Diamond Series crystal or...
Marley says, hey, Tammy and Cameron.
Tammy and Cameron?
Yeah. We're Heather and Cameron.
We're Heather and Cameron. It's close
There is a
enough.
Tammy.
There's a Tammy. Tammy is
Heather doesn't
the
own the
woman.
company.
Tammy is the woman.
Hi, Rosalind.
So we're
Lisa
gonna
said
be
her
putting-
internet's slow, but she's going to go back and watch it later.
We're gonna be putting one of these together.
You're fine,
later,
Marley.
too. So
We're going to put together a straw topper as well.
yeah, it's the Suicide Awareness straw topper. I had someone ask me if I would put one together.
Hi,
so
Cabrina.
I'm going to start mixing my epoxy because I'm going to use the epoxy method for my lovely neon cup. I am not going to use fast set for this because I don't want it to set while I'm still sprinkling all these lovely colors on it. So I'm going to use the regular art resin, GlitterCraze art resin. So when you're doing the epoxy method, you really only need a super small amount of epoxy.
Thank you, Andrea. She loves that we do the live together.
Yes, we spend our Friday nights with everybody from GlitterCraze, which there's no better way to spend it. So I'm gonna mix this up. You always mix it until it's clear. I don't worry about bubbles. I know a lot of people freak out about bubbles, but
Hi, Frankie.
I don't really worry about it because I'm gonna use a torch over it after.
Adrian says I guess she saw her cup. She's like, don't worry, take your time. Is that the Galaxy one?
Yes, she bought the Galaxy one that I did on my live.
Nice.
And then let me grab my other one.
Hi, honey.
Showing this one off.
Hanny? Hanny. I said it right last time.
This was the one that we did during our live on the fire cup. This is the smoke method and the water slide, white water slide down at the bottom and some alcohol ink. It turned out pretty awesome. Someone else in the group bought this cup as well for her husband because
Hi,
he
Stephanie.
likes to grill outside.
Andrea says, how do you like the metal sticks over the wood ones?
I like the metal sticks because I can reuse them. You'll notice sometimes I get them out of this little container. This little container is full of acetone. And so when they get all yucky with epoxy, I throw them in there and let them soak for a while. And then the epoxy just comes right off of them. It just peels off of them.
Hey, thank you, Cammie. She said, you did an awesome 4 with the ring. Congrats to you 4. Of course, gotta include the kids. So, things have changed since you guys saw the last live. I proposed to Heather.
A lot of people thought we were married. We go by husband and wife all the time. We've been together for going on 4 years, so yeah.
So just the ring while she mixing up a storm.
I'm making all these bubbles.
But thank you, Cammie. I appreciate that. Adrian said the Galaxy turned out amazing and the smoke cup turned out amazing.
Yeah, I think the smoke cup turned out amazing, and the Galaxy cup is like a huge hit. Everybody loves it.
Diane says, did you get some BOGOs yesterday?
I did get the not yet released BOGO.
Alan says, I finally got my water slide paper and printed on it. I'm scared to use the plastic dip. Will it fade the water slide?
No, it will not fade it at all. It actually keeps your water slide from ever fading from the sun.
Annie said, say what? Haney thought we were married to this. That she always says your husband.
Yeah.
Everybody always thinks we're married.
Oh yeah, everybody. Even people local. Even our neighbors. Our neighbors
Thanks,
know that we
guys.
aren't married. And they always call us, hey, tell your wife that I said hey, or something like that, you know, even though they know that we're not married.
Bridget said, dang, that bling hurts my eyes. Congrats. Y'all are so funny.
Okay.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Everybody's like, yeah, I thought you were married. Congratulations.
Yeah, we work pretty well as a team together.
Thank
Even
you.
though I was ready to throw my kids out the window today. This quarantine's
You shooting off the confetti? That's my idea of that.
nice.
Diane says I did real good on that ring.
Yes. He had help picking it out.
Hi, Stephanie. You're not supposed to tell people that.
Am I really not supposed to tell people that?
No, I'm kidding.
I was going to say, what? Why?
Hi, Stephanie.
Hi!
Abby says I'm going to have to watch that live.
Which one?
I'm not sure. Maybe this one?
Oh.
This one's happening right now.
Right now, you guys, you see I crappily
Hey, Tammy.
painted this,
Not that Tammy.
this cup right here. This is a 30-ounce skinny. And this is going to be a Carole Baskine cup. So I'm doing the neon colors, and then the top coat that I'm going to spray paint it is going to be black. I could definitely show you guys this one. So you see, like I put a good bit of epoxy on there. I'm going to have to use a mold for the rest of this epoxy. And now,
Haney says she wants to throw her kids sometimes too.
yes.
They're just bad.
Like mine, he tried to run out to the road today because we got a delivery from Walmart for groceries. And the door was left open by Cameron, and he decided that he wanted to run to the road in his diaper.
Hi, Chrissy. She said this group has totally changed my life. Love your lives.
Thank you. I try to help everybody. I go on video calls a lot. I think Wednesday we were on a video call with somebody, and I was trying to help them.
And then Stephanie says there's a bear next door thinking about coming into my yard. It's driving my dogs crazy.
A bear?
Yeah, it's a little different than kids.
Well, she's in Texas.
Stephanie Shipley?
I don't like bears.
She
Pretty
said from
sure they
Alaska. So that's why.
Ooh.
Interesting.
That's
Is it
fancy.
cold there?
Yeah, probably.
I would assume, but I wonder if it's like, oh my god, it's 40. It's so hot.
Maybe it's like in
Adrian, she said her baby did that with Amazon today too, running out to the road.
Yes, I don't know why he loves the road so bad. He just wants to go to it. It's like it attracts him.
It's like a
calls
fly
his
with a
name.
light.
Yeah. Like you open that door and he's gone. And he's only one. Like he just got his 15-month shots on Tuesday. And he will run wide open out the front door. And then the 8-year-old just wants to ask you a million questions. And when I mean a million questions, I mean like 97% of them don't even make sense. Okay.
Cammy
So
said me and my husband have been together 30 years, married 27. It's just a paper formality.
It's very true.
Adrian said, yeah. She said, Liz said you're the best. Allison said you're awesome. Thanks for your advice and going live.
That's a hair. I just burnt a hair.
Ugh, it stank.
Should I tell you guys my hair falls out from time to time?
Stephanie said, yeah, Alaska life. It's in the 50s or 60s and we get hot. Told you.
That's crazy.
Teresa said, you better not get epoxy on your ring.
I know.
Tori said, where do you get your tumblers?
I ordered them from the GlitterCraze 90% of the time when they're in stock, and if they are not in stock there or I'm buying in bulk, like I buy like 20 of the 22-ounce fatties at a time. Then I buy from the Stainless Depot.
Jada said Seth goes outside and runs straight to his Nana and Papa's house. I guess that's Nana and Pops, is what she said. And Tori said, my daughter runs all over like crazy too. She sneaks outside and tries to go see the cows in the field next to us.
Excuse me, you're in my way, sir. I'm going to pour this in a mold while that's turning. So we're going to do the school bus, because I've got yellow over there, and we're totally going to rock this out. This is the school bus straw topper mold. So we're going to use some of this matte series
Carrie Ann says I've been with my partner 10 years in December. I can't wait to move so we can live together again.
Yeah, she was saying that he was living somewhere else to help his mom.
Jada said, and apparently Seth says, bye, Ma, as he's running away.
Don't you love it? So, I'm gonna pour this.
Our son was eating a paperclip today, so.
Yeah, he eats everything. Everything. He likes to climb on me and try to kill me.
So extra.
You weren't there, okay? You don't know. Like, it was bad.
His kitty cat meow meow, kitty cat meow meow, kitty cat meow meow,
Yeah,
kitty cat
I got
claws.
scratch marks from his
Who you
kitty cat
telling? I got
meow
one
meow.
at the bottom of my arm. Yeah, this is one from our son. He tries to kill us.
Freaking kitty cat meow meow, kitty cat meow meow claws. So I'm just pouring this in there. I always use my molds when I have mixed too much epoxy, and I mixed totally too much epoxy for this. So this is going to be a school bus straw topper mold, and I'll probably give it to my daughter's school bus driver so that she'll be more apt to not lose my daughter on her way home. You know, she kind of gets lost from time to time.
Abby said, what's that stick you're using? It's a stir stick. It's the metal stir stick.
It's the metal stir stick. I really like this stir stick because I use the ball end. I do have one of them where the ball fell off because Cameron thought it would be a fantastic idea to try to pick the epoxy off using a knife, and then my ball fell off. I hate when that happens. So I have to use this little end, but you can use this end to like get little scoops of mica powders or glow powders and all that good jazz.
Congrats on your long marriage, Brittany. She says they've been married 20 years with her youngest
girl.
being 11 and oldest is 18. Carrie says, what does your glycerin look like for the shaker molds?
That's right. She was asking me about that.
Daniela, she's doing the mold because she had extra epoxy left over.
That's right.
But we're going to be doing a peekaboo tonight, so that's what we're doing.
Pure vegetable glycerin vegetable. Just kidding. I knew it was a vegetable. That's how Cameron says vegetable.
Vegetable is Spanish.
Vegetable in Spanish, yeah. So I mix this with water. I don't do it in any kind of
Ratio.
fancy order or ratio or anything like that. If I had one, I would totally do one like right now, but I don't have one ready. So I'll probably do one, let's say we'll probably go live Sunday, maybe, or Monday night maybe, something like that. Cameron's talking about going away. I don't know.
Hold on. Cabrina said, my daughter moved a chair to unlock the door, took her Barbie bank with her to the garage, moved an ice chest to press the button to open the garage, and took her pink bicycle with training wheels to the street at 10 p.m. so she could ride it to the store to buy a pink truck. She was 4. She said, I thought she was with her dad.
She is smart. Do you hear me?
And Jada said Seth goes to the cabinets and grabs snacks and says, peace, Ma, peace.
Christian does that, except for he doesn't grab them and say please. He grabs them, runs into the living room, and throws them at my face.
He's been carrying around bags of potatoes lately.
He likes bags of potatoes. Why? I have no idea.
Michelle says she does the same thing with her extra resin. Carrie Ann says, I got 2 kitty cats that were making that sound a lot today.
Which sound?
I'm not sure. Probably one of the previously referenced sounds.
I make a lot of weird sounds.
Where did you get it? Is what Andrea says.
Oh, my straw cover mold? I got it from the GlitterCraze.
The mold she got from GlitterCraze, the glycerin, maybe?
The glycerin I got from Amazon. I looked up vegetable glycerin, and then I saw someone else use like the little baby suppositories.
Hey, Pam. Hey, Jennifer.
And those have glycerin in them, so you can use those too if you can't find glycerin itself. So that's an idea.
Teresa said, wait until they're teens. From 12 to 17, you'll want to hug them and kill them at the same time. And Daniela, yeah, she's a little spoiled.
Who, me?
Yeah, look at all your... She's talking about your glitter.
Yes, I am. I'm very spoiled.
And then, the stir stick. They're asking about stir sticks. She has all the glitter.
I got the stir sticks from the GlitterCraze.
It goes all the way around. It spins.
It's got 4 sides. He's got to build me another one because I'm running out of room.
Hi, Kylie. Yep.
So I'm getting some.
Annie says she uses contact solution for her shakers.
Ooh. I have lots of that because I'm blind. Literally, like, They told me they didn't know if they could do LASIK eye surgery on me or not because my contacts aren't strong enough to what I'm supposed to wear.
Shaker molds, Cabrina. She's using glycerin for the shaker molds.
Yeah.
Which
And
we can explain more.
They could do LASIK eye surgery on me, so that's fun. They want to pay a deposit to go to Jacksonville, Florida, to do a thingamajiggy to see if they can do LASIK eye surgery on me or not.
Andrea, what did you want to see again? Carry on.
So we got our cup.
The stir stick she got from
GlitterCraze. I got it from the GlitterCraze. So I'm gonna do my yellow first. I'm just doing it in little spots. Once I do it, you guys are gonna be like, oh, that makes sense now. But for right now, you're gonna be like, that looks stupid. But there's always a method to my madness. I mean, well, not always, but sometimes.
Oh, the glitter stand? Yeah, I'll show you real quick. Hold on. Yes, it's this. It's just sheets of plywood that have been put together, and those are spice racks. So she has pretty much every glitter that GlitterCraze offers. All the colors she's using right now, she bought from GlitterCraze.
Yep.
Shannon.
All of them. All my glitters, GlitterCraze. So we're going to put that one to the side because I used that one.
Hi, Marilyn.
Oh, let's put the yellow back in the bottom. I try to be a good girl and put my glitters back in here so they don't mix. I'm not always a good girl though, so. Okay, we're going to do the green next. And I'm just doing like little polka dots. You could do lines, zigzags, anything you really want. This one's going to be a super
Hi, Cindy.
Cool peekaboo.
Hi, other Cindy.
Hi, other Cindy.
There's two Cindys.
I'm glad you stopped by. We are doing a peekaboo. I'm actually doing a neon glitter
Carole Baskine.
right now. It's going to be a Carole Baskine cup, yeah. And the top coat for the peekaboo is going to be painted black. And it's going to have a little bit of geode to it and some fun words, you know, like killed my husband and tigers be snacking. You guys know.
Hi, PETA. I guess that's PETA?
Like from the Hunger Games?
No. PITA. I probably pronounced it wrong. Hi, Kirsten. Hello.
Welcome to Google.
It actually reminds me of I'm Baymax, your personal healthcare companion. Yeah, Kylie. It was an investment over time. So just buy a bottle a day, and you'll have a collection by like
watch
her.
Watch the sales. Watch the website because Tammy puts on a lot of sales. Like a lot of sales. Buy one get one free bottles, which she hasn't done one of those in a while because they're trying to get caught up on shipping and all that good jazz because they're a little behind at the moment because they're so popular and they sell such fantastic glitter. I would be behind too.
Jada, so what's y'all's personal opinion about Tiger King? I have to know.
That bitch killed her husband. Okay. That's all I gotta say about that.
I just think it's funny that a body language specialist watched the series and literally depicted that she was hiding something and that she more than likely killed her husband. And he's like, it's pretty obvious. He's like, whenever the director asked her questions, she didn't look down like she was trying to find the memory.
Or off in a distance.
Or she didn't look off in a distance. She looked directly at the person and was like, yeah, I know exactly where I was. It's like, you totally made that up. That was totally a lie. She had a screen right altogether.
Oh, yeah. She's psycho.
Yeah, Carrie says she just bought the Joe Blow in Here Kitty Kitty for the Tiger series.
I have that whole series.
Cindy says she tries to find the video for the shaker molds but couldn't find it.
I'll go back and I'll find it. Or I'll do
Carrie Ann said that green is pretty.
Yes, that is the Diamond Series lime green, or what? Neon green, I'm sorry.
And Kirsten says I get all my glitters when she has sales. I've spent so much.
Yes, I get all my glitters when they're on sale too.
Fulana says they did a BOGO box yesterday.
Yes, I got the BOGO box.
Kirsten says I want your setup. Carrie Ann says she hates Tiger King.
Really? Why?
Kirsten says she's never seen it. She does roll her eyes at Adrian. Good point. Annie says never watched it. She definitely fed him to lions.
Oh yeah, she fed him to those tigers and they be snacking.
Yeah, that's a good question too. Brendy says, has she ever took a lie detector test is what she wants to know.
No, but apparently they reopened the investigation and she was super mad about it. Why would you be super mad that your late husband's investigation, missing murder investigation, got reopened if you really didn't kill him? Nobody knows.
Tracy said, which BOGO box did you get? I got my first, and I got that he went to Jared glitter.
Oh my god, I love that glitter. I've seen it on so many people's posts. I have it right here. Yeah, I just pulled that out of my butt right now. I haven't opened it yet, but it's totally going to be opened. It's so pretty. It's so glittery and pretty. I saw somebody, Thirsty Turtle Designs, pretty sure. She did it with a black, I think a Diamond Series black.
Right, Kim? She said, yeah, she was so quick to know that they like sardine oil. I mean, really.
Right.
Chrissy, we do too at my job. The Carole Baskine chant.
That's funny. So I just put these glitters in my little medicine cups, and I'm just kind of dotting cotton over here, as Robbie would say, Jada's husband.
Right. Andrew says because she killed him for that money because he was going to leave her.
Right.
Kylie says she did the BOGO.
A protective order.
No, okay, let's just all take a second, and if you didn't catch this part in the series, the fact that the lawyer, it literally states in this guy's will that upon my disappearance, that all of my money's to be left to my wife. Like, really? I have a will, Heather has a will, like, we already have wills pretty much laid out for the kids. It does not say upon my disappearance anywhere. I just think that's so dumb. Carrie says everything tiger related. Her husband goes fucking Carole Baskin.
Yep. I think it's funny that he's in jail for trying to kill her. I mean, I think it's funny in the aspect of they can't produce the money that he paid to supposedly have her killed. They can't really produce anything except for this guy with no teeth's word against, his, which to me is just stupid. There has to be some type of concrete evidence, especially for a federal charge like that. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. I even told Karen, I was like, that really bothers me because legally it doesn't really make much sense to me.
Adrian says she was working and she wasn't watching. Did she just say I pulled something out of my butt?
Wait. Oh yeah, no, because I was able to pull that glitter out within a matter of like 2 seconds. It's like I have photographic memory or something like that. And
Brandy says I was waking up my kids every morning saying, "Hey, all you cool cats and kittens."
That's why we say, "Hey, all you cool crafting critters."
Annie said you have so much patience. I would have started throwing glitter on the cup. Yeah, when we first started doing the lives and stuff, I literally told Heather, I was like, you need to have a slogan. Like, you need to have this thing that, like, separates you from everybody else. You could be like, you could go, "Hey, all you cool crafting critters."
Yeah, that was Cameron's line.
And that was why, if you go back and watch some of our, like, first lives, that's what we say in the beginning of it, because we're trying to be stupid and funny so you guys like us. Anyone who dresses like that for a wedding is a psychopath.
Right? Wait. Am I the only one that saw her? Yeah, at the wedding, she was walking him around on a leash.
Hilarious.
Like, does that kind of stuff really happen? Because I know some for real freaks, like, that I work with, and he doesn't walk around on a leash.
Right.
So...
Fulana says I saw on Facebook today that you can mail him something to prison. He'll autograph it.
I saw that.
You need to send a stamped return envelope. That's pretty funny.
I saw that, and then somebody said it wasn't his handwriting, and I was like, wait, how do you know what his handwriting looks like?
Right.
I've never seen...
Kim says, we like you. Thanks, guys. We've tried really hard.
You sound like you're gonna cry. Ew. Stop it.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
You're crying.
Brandy says
I
she
don't
loves
cry.
it.
So yeah, this is a polka dotty.
Yeah, she loves the
Oops.
hey, all you cool crafting critters. Hi, Annette. She said, you guys rock.
Whoop whoop.
We're here at least once a week.
I guess I need to glitter the bottom. To have like a cool thing at the bottom. I forgot what this one's gonna say.
Teresa says, so gentlemen, if your wife wants to give you a massage and the oil smells like sardines, run. You're welcome, Cindy. The yellow, people are asking what color the yellow is.
It is the Neon Matte series. What's this one? From the GlitterCraze.
Matte series neon yellow.
I had it backwards. I'm
Hi,
dyslexic
Teresa.
sometimes. Oops. Well, that got a shot of yeller.
Okay, you can put it down.
Okay. I was multitasking. I don't know what you mean.
Brittany
yeah.
says yes, and she loves the cup too.
Yes, it's very neon-y. I like
I don't know
it.
if I said you're welcome, but you're welcome, Cindy. She said thanks for doing these videos.
Of course. See, if I had one of those GlitterCraze handy-dandy tilt turners, I would be able to tilt this up and, like, glitter the bottom, but I don't have one of those. That is in my I want basket. Because I think they're freaking
Since I made these, I could
genius.
probably find a way to make a tilt tumbler.
Well, it also has the magnetic arms, too, so you only need one hand to actually take it off. You guys like how I do this?
And Carrie says, I think you missed a spot. Just kidding.
I probably did. Don't say that.
Aw. Abby says she's camping, sitting by the fire and watching you live.
Aw.
Tracy said I've been watching videos like crazy, obsessed to learn, so I appreciate y'all. Just can't wait for the one to make a turner. That's next. I haven't made a cup yet. Wanted to see what I was getting myself into. I'm probably gonna try. I'm gonna say this, and hopefully, I'll be able to get it done. I'll probably go first thing early Sunday morning. I guess that's Father's Day. I probably shouldn't do that, right?
Yeah.
Because you're gonna do something.
Am I supposed to have something planned?
No.
Oh, okay.
I say I could. It doesn't matter. You guys, I could go to Lowe's Sunday morning and get all the supplies to make a cup turner for you guys, so you
I
can
thought
see
you
it.
said we were going out of town for
We
Father's
might.
Day.
I don't know. Don't let me ever commit here. If not this, we'll probably do it next Sunday. So next Sunday, what I'll do. Now that's my birthday. My birthday. You know what? We'll get back to you. But anyway, I do plan on doing a cup turner video.
Wait, your birthday's next Sunday?
Yes.
It's like that soon after Father's Day?
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, where have I been?
The cup I just sent away tonight also almost looks exactly like that, but I did it with alcohol ink. I'll have to send you a picture.
Picker.
Yeah, please do. Can I see the awesome ring you got? And it says,
Yes.
it's purty.
It's party.
Hold on, I hit the flash on it. Boom. Not that I'm proud or anything.
He calls me every day now and says, "Hey, fiance, what you doing?" I'm like, "Oh my god, really?"
Am I taking notes? She said it's on the wish list. I'm trying. That's how I do the bottom, is what Abby says.
Yeah, just throw it on there.
She's like,
Yeah, get out. Why do I have to?
and it says, can I buy the one you're making, please? That was quick.
Right?
This one's not for anybody specifically, is it?
It is, but I can make another one. It's no biggie. I'll sell you this one and do another one.
Brandy says, you guys are adorable. I need to see a face to the voice. I have this vision by the way you talk.
Oh,
Hold on one second. My daughter's birthday next Saturday. What does the turner look like? Sarah? This is what her turners look like. So she has a 6-cup turner. But if you're talking about the one from GlitterCraze, we can help you with that.
Yeah.
And it says he did good. He did so good is what Tori says. All right, so here's our faces. Pam says, look like he went to Jared's.
That was a good one. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, the turner I make, pretty much the ones that I make are like these. But I can give you guys a quick rundown of how it works and how to wire it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times they don't come wired. And you have to actually set them up like this.
Yeah,
So-
because they don't come with the, we buy the motors from Amazon. So.
Thank you, Tracy. She's too cute. Jennifer said, "Oh, so cute."
Your
Kylie
face
says,
was kind of prickly,
"I've been
though.
so scared to start doing cups, but you make it look so easy."
It is easy.
Just jump in.
You just
you
gotta
know?
jump in and do it. I promise. It's super easy. I've had a lot of people message me and say, "Oh my gosh, you gave me the courage to do my first cup. What do you think?" And their cups look banging. I had somebody message me the other day, and she did the guy with the glasses, and he's like, "Well, what the shit are y'all doing?"
All right, what are y'all doing, screwing or whatever?
Yeah,
that guy.
it's that one, right? And she's like, I don't know, I don't know about my ombre. And I'm like, and she didn't have like good cell reception, and so it took a few minutes for it to come through in the messenger, like the pictures. And I was like, girl, I bet it looks so much better than what you're putting it off to be. And she goes, I don't know. And I said, no. I said, trust me, we are our own worst critics, because I'm the worst one about that. And the picture came through, and that thing was better than my ombre. I'm not even gonna lie. That girl has me beat.
Carrie Ann said, "Can you make her a cup like this and just epoxy it? She likes the colors."
Sure.
Brandy says, "Totally wrong on my vision. You guys are sweet." Did you expect us to not be sweet? Carrie Ann says, "You guys are adorable." Thank you, Kylie. You're a beautiful couple, is what she said. Teresa said, "Oh, you look like Barbie and Ken."
Yeah,
Y'all are nice.
Barbie's actually my nickname. So I messaged Tammy earlier, and I
Thank
know
you,
you guys
Tracy.
saw that one cup, the Barbie cup, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love that cup.
Angela said, "Love those colors." Haley says, "I'm on cup number 3, starting to get better. I love it."
Yes, the more you do, the better you get. That's how it works.
Rosalind says, my husband's making me an epoxy mixer. Can't wait to see how it turns out." Heather's just impatient.
I have one of those, and it takes forever. I have one. I bought it on Amazon.
Carrie Ann said, "I just finished my first Milky Way cup. It's amazeballs."
You want to see my first Milky Way cup? I think it looks like crap. This is what it looks like. Anybody want to buy it? I'll give you a heavy discount for it. I don't like it. So, yeah.
Brandy says, "I was thinking some cowboy boots." Yes, totally sweet and adorable, both of you.
Cowboy boots. You can't see my feet. I could be wearing cowboy boots.
But let me show you feet.
No.
You can see your foot.
That's because you get bad angles. Okay, so we're going to cut so this is actually Melody's cup. It's going to be a Florida Gators cup. I think someone else posted it in the group because she tagged me in it and says, I want this cup. And it has it's white spray paint, and you see the orange and blue underneath it with the stencil. So we're going to cut this out. And as we're doing that, we'll stick together this straw topper mold.
Teresa said her husband's made all of her turners except one. Brittany says, "I have 4 more done today." Haley said, "I need to get my hubby to make one." Congrats on getting engaged. Thank you, Cindy. Just celebrated my 24th anniversary. Congratulations. Tori says, "I love how much you help her with cups, and I love the way you read everything. I know it's hard to read comments while recording and answering everyone. Y'all are the sweetest." We try. We want to make sure you guys get your questions answered, because I know a lot of people that do these, they don't get a chance to answer all the questions because it goes by so fast.
It does.
And it's tough for me to keep up sometimes, but I'll keep my place and try to answer everybody's as much as I can. I kind of have completion issues. So if I don't answer that, it bothers me because I want to make sure you guys get answered.
My excuse for having all this glitter is I have completion issues.
No.
I need them all.
No. I'm surprised you're not still playing Pokemon then. Because to be able to catch them all.
I mean, you're not playing it either.
I caught them all.
When?
I'm kidding. April says, "I think it's beautiful." That's pretty. That is amazing. Oops. One of the multiple turners. Just put mom juice on it for me. When this baby comes, I want the biggest margarita. You're talking about the Milky Way cup? That was for Jada. She said, "Just put mom juice on it for me."
Okay.
Good afternoon from down under. Hi, Deb.
Why is this thing on?
Getting someone to ship a multi-turner from America is almost impossible, says Kylie. You both are awesome. Thanks, Abby. Having a supportive heart is everything. I agree. Michelle says it's sweet that y'all do this together.
Yeah, we kind of like each other on Fridays.
Yeah, every other day of the week. She's ready to kill somebody. No. Tori says, right? That's why I love the way y'all do it.
Okay. So, this is the design that came in. This looks really big.
Carrie says a lot of people don't like answering questions either. Could just get super annoyed to answer. I don't. I'm that type of person. We both have been in sales before, so we understand that questions need to be answered. And it just happens.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm reading at the same time. I understand. I mean, you guys, the only way that you learn is if you ask. So
So we don't mind questions at all.
Deb said, your wife has a great bum, just saying.
Oh, hey. Hey, girl, hey.
Chrissy said, right as you said from down under, she stood up. You had the camera right there.
Oh my god.
Timing is everything.
Okay.
Teresa, my husband gives me a ton of encouragement. That's good.
Yeah, it's always good to have an encouraging...
Carrie Ann says you guys better get married on a Friday then. We'll get married on a live. How about that?
Yeah, we'll go live when we get married. So
Isn't
all
it
of you guys
that
can be there.
Kylie's talking about your bruise? She bumped into the baby gate.
I ran into the baby gate, for real. This shit hurts, man. It's so bad.
She got what it is. We were out playing golf on our yacht, and we were playing.
I got wasted and I fell off
we
the
were
yacht.
playing. What is it? Battleship with golf balls, and I hit it, and it just happened to hit her leg. So I sank her ship. Long story short. Tori said, yes, have someone do y'all's wedding on a live. That would be so funny.
That'd be cool. I'm pretty sure I could do it. I would be able to pull it off.
Hey, if we keep this up, to be honest, if we had that kind of following at that time, that would be pretty dope.
Right?
If you think about
would
it.
be at our wedding and somebody would be shouting out in the comments.
It'd be so funny. But here's the thing. I'd have to be like standing across from you, and they'd be like, do you, Cameron? I'd be like, hold on. So-and-so asked a question. So I just want to make sure I answer this real quick. But I swear to God, I'm going to say yes. But hold on. Just let me answer this, because if I don't, I'm going to go crazy.
I have completion issues.
Girl, them colors is popping.
So before I actually epoxy this, I'll probably take it outside, even though I did use the epoxy method. Before I do another layer of epoxy, I'll probably take it outside and hit it really heavy with matte clear spray paint so that none of the colors run together or anything like that. So we're going to do this one. We're going to spray paint this one.
Once we get the stencils cutting.
Yeah, these stencils good. In the meantime, I'm supposed to be putting those. Oh, you guys remember that really fluorescent pink cup the other day? This is it. It just needs one more coat of epoxy. The chunkies kind of have a little bit of bumps in it. So this just needs one more coat of epoxy that it'll be getting tonight.
Brittany said, oh my God, you guys are so funny. Thanks. Wait, like funny looking or
Like funny haha?
like funny, like kind of weird? Glorious, he went to Jared Glitter. Do you know?
What?
Show the, he went to Jared Glitter. One more time.
Boom. You mean like the glitter or like my ring?
Boom.
I'm just kidding. It's very pretty. It has big like ice chunks of silver in it. It has white.
Tracy, which cup are you asking about? She said, I need to see that cup. That's so cute. It's not going to be an Auburn cup, Leah.
No, it's actually going to be a Florida Gators cup.
It's going to be one that says, tell me I'm pretty and take me to a Gator game. And Sheila said, hi, funny like adorable. And Carrie said, what color did you use for the pink cups? I need that pink.
This.
That noise, Abby, is our silhouette.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
our silhouette.
We are in the process of cutting a stencil for you guys.
To do the spray paint
So
on this
we
cup.
can actually do the peekaboo process.
So I know I used Cosmo. So this is a fluorescent pink base.
Oh, the one you're drinking out of is what she was saying.
Oh, this one? It says fuck off.
It's appropriate.
I bought this from somebody in one of the other Tumbler groups. I scan through and find super cute cups that I really like, and I buy other people's cups because I don't like my cups enough. I see my own flaws in my own cups, so I buy cups from other people. And it doesn't bother me as bad. So I bought this one, I think it was like $20 or something like that off of somebody. It was a Hydro Sport bottle, like the handle lid on top of it. But I took this acrylic, 16-ounce acrylic straight tumbler lid, and it fitted, so I'm rocking it out.
It says, forgive me for saying this. It says "fuck off." That's why. Yeah,
It's like really
it's a not
flamboyant.
appropriate cup, but
So you have to really look at it for you to be able to see it because it's so frilly and it's so big and bubbly. Like it's really pretty.
Adrian wants to know if you have a purple picked out for her name on her Galaxy cup. We do have kids, Bianca. We have 2, 1 and 8 years old. The 1-year-old is a boy. The 8-year-old is a girl.
I have not. I was thinking like this one because it has some.
The name of the glitter she just showed Tanya was that he went to Jared. That's from GlitterCraze, right?
Yeah, GlitterCraze. All my glitters come from.
Thanks, Adrian.
GlitterCraze. I was thinking like this one, so it would stand out a little bit. I could also do like a silver offset.
Hi, Lolita.
Other purples too, though. How about-
Leah said your ring is prettier than the glitter.
Thank you.
Yeah, Bianca, I'm going to show how to make a cup turner eventually. Just not this Sunday or next Sunday because they're my birthdays. I have 2 birthdays. I'm just kidding. Father's Day and birthday.
Yeah.
What does it say? Sorry, I couldn't hear. I already read that. Yeah, she loves it. Tracy does. I finally got Pinkalicious, so I hope I get it this time.
Oh, and then the top part is, so I kind of switched it up a little bit at the.
Hey, Lolita. She said I finally made it.
Yay!
Or she said I'm late again.
I'm late to everything. We were late to this live. So the top of it is actually Diamond Series Neon Pink. But if you really look at it, there is an opal underneath because I used neon
Thanks,
pink
Tanya.
spray paint.
Hey, Linda.
So this opal is the Swan Song that I put in the bottom underneath the Neon Series Pink. And I did that just so it gave it some depth. You can see it underneath the pink, and it gives it a nice color shift up towards the top. I think it was.
Abby said, what vinyl or what do you use for the stencil? We're having to use Oracle 631
Yeah.
for tonight. So there's 2 different vinyls. There's 651 and 631. 651's permanent. 631's temporary. So you can actually peel up the 631 without it being super sticky. So that's what we're using.
Yeah. And
Nicole says, I think I see my cup.
Which one?
Nicole, Faircloth Hair.
Oh, yeah, this one's hers.
Boom.
This one's hers. Yeah, it got its 3rd coat of epoxy last night. Yeah, her mermaids glow in the dark. Yeah, this is a shipwreck. Yep.
Thank you, Bianca. She's happy Father's Day and happy birthday. And Valerie says, I'm out at camp and have crappy service or I would have watched you, Glitter BFF.
Hi, Valerie.
Alright, so should I set you up so that way I can weed this or...
No, I'll weed it. It's bothering me. Not that it's relevant right now. Okay, let me get this off.
But to go back to that previous statement, you do got a cute butt done.
I mean, I've gained a lot of weight lately, so...
But you also having some lady problems.
Yeah, I will.
Big delay right now. Sorry about that.
So this is...
Thanks, Valerie. She said congrats. She said her service sucks, so you're fuzzy.
I'm fuzzy. Fuzzy wuzzy.
Tori says she just buys big packs of nail files that are super rough. That's actually pretty smart.
Yeah, that is a really smart hat. I want to know if anybody's used. Do you guys know those nail buffer blocks? Like you turn it and on all four sides, like it sands your fingernail, and then you keep going and it sands it some more, and then you buff it and it makes your nails super shiny. I want to know if anybody's used that on a cup.
Abby said, what sand grit do you use? She doesn't pick a sand grit specifically. She's probably using 120 to 240 grit. I would imagine. Probably use 200, 300 grit.
This one's rough. So this is to get down lots of bumps in my cup. And then like this side is kind of smooth.
It's not for your face. And then Laura said, what color orange and blue did you use for the Gator Cup?
That is Tropicana. Oh no, yeah. Wait, where did it go? I just had it. I don't know where I am. Oh, there it is. Tropicana for the top. I think I also mixed it with the Texas Orange, which is that one. I mixed the two because that one's a little bit darker. And then the bottom is Crown Royal.
So these three. Tori said the nail files don't last long enough for a cup.
Really?
Deb says she used that nail block and it literally fell apart.
Well, I was just wondering if like you had like a rough spot or something like that, if you could just hit that one little spot with it to, so you didn't have to do a whole new layer of epoxy.
Diane says, I'm sure there's a lot of people who gained some pandemic pounds. You're a skinny mini.
Well, I got on the scale like 3 weeks ago and it said 105 pounds. And then I got on the scale last week and it said 115 pounds. So I was a little...
She been squirting. Bianca said, okay, stupid question. I was sanding my cup. I'm very new to this. But while I was sanding, the sandpaper got hot. Kind of reminds me of rubbing two sticks together. So because of how hot it was, I got stupid blisters. So my question is, next time for sanding, what is your advice for sanding? Can I get something to hold the sand? Use a sanding block. That would probably be the easiest thing.
Sand. You can
so you can
wet sand at your sink. You could take the sand.
Well, you can hold it a little bit easier.
Or sandpaper, and you can take it to your sink and use water and
The other thing that I have done in the past that, because I've actually restored headlights on cars, and you use a lot of sandpaper and stuff like that. Get a sponge from the dollar store, and actually wrap your sandpaper around the sponge, and that way you can hold it, and it's going to be a little bit easier for you to hold, and you can maneuver it without having to do damage to your fingers like that. No, not a stupid question though at all.
Definitely not a stupid question.
No, you shouldn't just hold it and just deal. Don't blister up your hands if you can help it.
Yeah, try running it under, because the friction will cause it to get really hot. Try running it under some cold water to cool it down. So, definitely, that's not a stupid question at all.
Someone suggested toenail clippers, and they're great for small bubbles. It works great.
Ooh.
Interesting. And Tracy said they have holders for those sanding blocks too. They do. I forgot about that.
They have sanders for... Oh yeah, they do.
Ain't that right, Brindy? Brindy says, Bianca, no question is stupid. We'll all start somewhere.
Facts.
You're welcome, Bianca.
So true. Okay, so I got my picture pulled up on my computer over there from someone else's cup that's in the group.
You want to use my phone?
Yeah, I can see it right there. It's behind you.
Okay.
I pulled up your messages.
Oh, you can make it bigger?
Hmm?
Huh?
What?
Corey says, thanks for your help the other day. I'm still staring at this full toilet paper wrap.
The toilet paper wrap?
This gum is losing its flavor, and I'm about to die.
Stop being a baby about it.
Yo, listen, if I don't drink something, I'm gonna die.
Why won't you drink something with gum in your mouth?
Because it's like orange juice and brushing your teeth. It's just gross.
No.
Have you ever done that?
Yeah, orange juice and brushing your teeth, but chewing gum and like
You can't be gross.
So weird, but okay.
When using sandpaper, how do you not scratch the hell out of your cup?
So
Good
the
question.
purpose of the sandpaper is to scratch your cup. Once you do another layer of epoxy, it will definitely smooth it all out. The epoxy fills in all of the scratches and it brings the shine back up to it.
So we're doing a peekaboo. I should probably be showing what she's doing. I'm sorry, guys. There's a holder for the sanding block and sandpaper. So right now she's putting down a stencil. This is Oracle 631. So that whenever she goes outside, she's going to spray paint white
over the
top of it, and then remove the actual vinyl. So that way it reveals the colors from underneath, but the white is still on top. As long as that makes sense.
And I'm just placing these down here. This cup may look like crap after this. Sorry, Melody. It's her
She's
cup.
gonna love it.
Yeah, I'm sure she will. She's not hard to please.
You think I cut you enough?
Maybe. If not, I can get some more. It doesn't take long to cut them out. So yeah, this is 631. Usually stencil vinyl is blue. I usually get my stencil vinyl from the GlitterCraze. However, I've been slacking and I completely forgot about it until like 5 minutes before the live. So I was scrambling around to try and find something that we could use. If you use, I personally wouldn't recommend using like 651 because that like really sticks to it. That's permanent vinyl, so it has a better adhesive to it. So I would probably fight getting it off and just throw the cup away at that point.
Abby, where did you get that design at? I actually made this one. I couldn't find the design for what we were actually needing for this particular cup, so I made it. What it is, I just typed in curved raindrops, and I kind of made it myself. So I can show you guys how I ended up working it in the software in just a minute. But we don't mind sending these out to you guys if you ever decide that you want to have them for yourself.
I'm just throwing them down there. And all kinds
What
of
about
different...
contact paper? Question mark. Says Rosalind.
I've never tried that before. Sounds like it would probably work. I need more transfer tape.
Adrian said, sorry, that was probably rude of me. I know you're doing other things at the moment, but that purple was perfect. For her Galaxy Cup.
Okay. I will definitely use that one.
I think it's going to look banging.
Don't have too much faith in me, dear.
Too late. I followed Beyonce's advice.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm just putting it down in no particular way. So I am looking at my screen over there where I see the words are going to have to go. So there are going to be words on this cup.
We'll probably just do the main part.
Yeah, so the words are going to be cut out of vinyl because...
So this is what we're trying to recreate, so you guys can kind of see. This is what the cup we based it off of. So, yeah, here's to hoping.
Yeah, it may look like that.
Kaylee says she's been wanting to try one like this, but a pens game. I'm not sure what you meant to say there.
Pen scheme? Maybe I don't know. Like another triple?
Rosalind says instead of expensive vinyl, it works great. The 631 probably. I'm sure it works. It does work.
I thought
Oh, no,
she
she's
said
saying contact paper.
paper.
That's right. That could probably work too. Angel says contact paper works okay for vinyl except glitter.
Yeah, so with this, you want to make sure you get your glitter completely smooth on your cup, your epoxy. You want to epoxy it until it's completely smooth. So that when you do put your spray paint over it, you don't have any bumps or lumps or anything like that, because the spray paint
I got you now. Sorry, Kaylee.
will bring more attention to all of the bumps on there.
She's saying she's wanting to try one like this, but instead of having a Florida game, it would be a Pens game. So that makes more sense now that I actually
That's what I'm
read
saying,
it properly.
another team.
My fault. I didn't hear that part. I hear what I want to hear, like every other man in the world. Sorry.
There you go. You heard it first on Heather's Live in the GlitterCraze group. He said sorry on the men's behalf.
I apologize for all men. I know we only listen to what we want to hear. It is what it is.
I'm trying to hurry. I know you guys are like tired of watching me at this point.
There's still 100 people watching you.
Oh, that doesn't make me feel any better. That makes me feel nervous now.
No, you're good. You're good, Kaylee. I wanted to make sure I understood what you were saying. I think it looks good so far.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's gonna look really good once you get it painted. And they understand it's a process. They do the same thing that you do with Tammy. They just they might be putting you onto the background, and they might be hardcore watching you and stalking every move you make.
I'm fine with that, I think. Stalking every move I make. My
Yeah.
window's open if anybody's looking.
Who else? Y'all better not be creeping. We got cameras. We'll find y'all.
Oh my gosh.
On the 9th of July, she's been married 32 years, according to Kylie. Congratulations. Elizabeth said you're doing an awesome job so far.
That's a rock star marriage right there. I want to be like you one day when I grow up. For real though.
When I grow up, I want to be a star.
I'm divorced. I divorced Izzy's dad, who is no longer living. So, I know all about that.
And I am divorced.
And Cameron is divorced as well.
Hi.
Hi. Do you come here often? Let me see that 651. I'm probably going to cut more off. You're about to hear my machine going crazy again. It's super crazy. I'm totally bumming it today. My kids still against the wall and, you know.
Chrissy said that she's watching because it's a nice way to relax after a long day.
I feel ya.
We appreciate you spending time with us
Yes.
and listening to our shenanigans. But we're pretty good conversationalists too. So if you guys end up having topics that you want to talk about in the midst of doing this,
You
sometimes
love
we'll jump right into the middle of it. So she's just cutting a little more vinyl so that we can continue the peekaboo effect.
Yeah, I've still got something to work with while that's cutting. It's loud.
Geraldine said that she's watching every step you make.
Ooh.
And Angela says she's divorced and remarried. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, not at all. It took
Janice
me
is-
2.5 years to get divorced.
Janice said it'll be 49 years for them on August 7th. That's fantastic.
It was so awesome.
Carrie Ann said, oh my god, the sun's coming up.
Carrie Ann,
The sun comes up at 3 a.m.? Like, it's like, it had to have been like only 30 minutes to an hour, right? Like 3 a.m., 3:30 now? Jeez. I guess different parts of the world, maybe the sun comes up at different times of the day? I don't know.
Yeah. On Blue's Clues, it comes up really early.
Oh my god. Robin says she will be married 44 years on July 31st. Y'all with your rock star marriages.
Right? I'm going to be like them one day. I mean, with you, of course, Cameron, but...
Deb says, I was so close to buying the GlitterCraze retreat and my kids wrecked it. Freaked out about COVID now and have to wait until next year. You can't come to the one in October? We'll be there.
I'll be at the one in October. Woo-hoo.
I'm trying to come too.
I'm getting my drink on. And my party on. My
3:45 a.m. Carrie Ann says. Still 4 a.m. the sun comes up?
I mean, it's done left our side of the world, so now it's on her side of the world. What you expect?
Okay. High school sweethearts for Nicole, 25 years in April. Congratulations.
That's super awesome.
You guys are inspirations to us. I had a couple come in today that I sold a car to that said that they were going on their 52nd year. And I said, I asked them what the secret was, and they said do everything together. And then the typical man response that I usually get is understand that there's 2 words that'll keep your whole life happy, and it's yes, dear. The lady says 39 years for her and hers, the high school sweethearts.
See, that's so cute. I don't
Robin
like
says she's gonna be at the
anybody I
retreat.
went to high school with, except for my friend Gabrielle. But boys, no, they were all not nice people. I'm not gonna say what they were.
They were shatheeds.
Yeah.
Tori says her birthday's in October. Robin says she's going to be at the retreat. Rosalind says, so beautiful. Love the design.
Whoop-whoop.
Chrissy says, I'm going to the one in October birthday. And then she put a whole bunch of alcohol emojis. Tiffany says, I was with my kid's dad for 8 years. Then we split up 4 years ago, and I've been single ever since. You do you, girl.
Whoop-whoop.
Ain't nothing wrong with being single.
I would have been single if Cameron wouldn't have came along.
Boom. Wrecked that. Sorry. Carrie Ann says, I live in Ireland. It's weird, but what can I say? At 5 a.m. will be bright. Interesting. What is the GlitterCraze retreat? Newbie here. Kimberly.
It's in Ansonia, Connecticut. And a bunch of girls get together and we all share crafting hacks. And the guys just sit back and laugh at us. I'm just kidding. They wish they were us.
Geraldine says, happy wife, happy life. 28 years. Lolita says, communication. That's the secret. Sandy says, dear to me is condescending. So being told like, yes, dear is condescending. That's interesting perspective. 41 years in December. Congratulations. Hope to go to the October retreat. We should do a field trip to Salem just before Halloween.
Wait.
Like the
I'm
Salem.
a scaredy cat.
Bianca says she loves the cup.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Carrie
great.
Ann, don't worry about the kids, okay? She said if you're coming in October, who's having the children? It doesn't matter. They're old enough, they can fend for themselves. They're 1 and 8, okay? The 8-year-old is going to cook every day for the one. No, we have a babysitter. She's going to watch them. The secret is for Cameron. You have the last word, and that is yes, honey.
Yes, dear. Okay, let's get this other one out.
Carrie Ann says she's celebrating her birthday by going to the October retreat.
Mine's November 7th.
Kylie says, that's right, my hubby and I do everything together, and I wouldn't be without him. I'd love to get to a retreat soon. You should go to the one in October if you can afford it.
Yes, it's gonna be awesome.
Kaylee says she's going in July.
Yes, Valerie will be at the one in July.
Teresa says, woo, I'm in Pennsylvania. I want to go in October. Come on, we should all hang out. I want to come to the retreat. I need to know what the extra expenses are for it. Angela, I think it's $200 for the actual ticket for the one in October. We're not 100% on how we're going to do the whole room situation yet, but we know that we're getting ready to book everything. But we may be trying to go in halvesies with somebody as far as getting a room. I don't know yet. I googled the location, only 3.5 hour drive. Can't wait till October. Every year I do Comic-Con in New York City in October. Since it's canceled, I'm treating myself to the retreat. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, I was going to go to Comic-Con in Atlanta, but...
Where'd you get the cut file from? I made this. I made this cut file for her, for this, like literally 3 minutes before we did the live. So give the kids a 6-pack and a bag of chips. They'll be fine. That's right, Carrie. And Carrie Ann says I'm hilarious. I'm not going to let it get in my head. Jennifer says my birthday is 11/4. Sandy says she'll be there in October.
You are
Carrie-
far behind me.
Also said her birthday is November 13th. It's on a Friday this year. Friday the 13th?
Hey.
You're not losing your roommate if you're planning on hanging out with us, Carrie Ann. I don't know what the game plan is yet. I'm trying to get this one to
I've never
book
flown
her
before, so
flight.
I'm terrified. I'm scared, and I feel a little bit better now that Cameron's going to go with me. But then I'm nervous about leaving my kids behind.
I've flown before. I've actually gone to Antigua, Guatemala. I actually went on a mission trip several years ago, and I've been to... Where else did I fly?
Hawaii?
I flew to Hawaii.
For his...
My first marriage and honeymoon, which was not as fun as it should have been. Anyway, Teresa said a room. Who's going to sleep? Question mark. Good
We
question.
just all pile up in one room. Like, I'm cool with that.
Do it for her. That's what I'm eventually going to do, Carrie Ann. It's just book this damn thing for her, because I know that if we don't go ahead and get it booked, I'm scared that she's not going to be able to get it, and we're going to have to drive 13 hours to get there. Because that's a lot of driving. Geraldine says, take a shot before you go to the plane. You'll be fine.
I don't like shots. I'm old. My body can't handle it anymore.
Tiffany says that it's like 10.5 hours away from her, so she doesn't know if she can. You guys should drive. Go through Skyline Drive and see the leaves.
Oh, I missed
Big step for me coming by myself. That's what Robin said. Robin, where do you live? If anybody's coming through this way and we decide that we want to drive, we'll just all make a big thing about it.
Yeah, I'll rent a car. I work for a dealership.
Right? We'll just get a third row SUV and we'll all haul it.
Yeah.
Dad works for Delta, been flying my entire life. It's amazing. I love to fly. You'll be fine. That's what Adrian said.
See, I'm nervous about it.
Right? And Carrie Ann's like, I have to fly from England to Ireland, then Ireland to JFK.
Yeah.
I'm in Pennsylvania, so my bestie and I are driving. Plus, more room for goodies in my SUV, is what Kaylee said. I flew to New Orleans for the first time. Never want to drive again. Birthday is 11/3.
I'm scared
Road trip?
I'm going to say bomb on the plane and they're going to kick me off or something.
Oh, she's in Michigan. Robin is. Why would you... Oh, wait. Let's back up here. Why would you say bomb on a plane in the first place?
I don't know. Because it came to my head and I had to say it. I don't know.
Are you like the kid with the button?
Maybe. You don't know me like that. You don't know me on a plane.
Clearly. You've never been on one.
Oz.
Stephanie said the only way out of her town is by plane or boat. She's used to flying.
See, I'm scared to fly.
Can you guys pick me up from JFK if you're driving? We're not going to be driving. We'll probably be Ubering if we end up
Yeah.
If we end
I
up
think there's some other people that are
trying to
driving.
flying. When is it in October? It's the 14th?
We'd be flying out on the 14th, which is a Wednesday. So the 15th through the 18th. Something like that.
I flew only one time in my life, and it was for an hour and a half, and thought I was going to die. My kids kept trying to get me to look out the window, and I told them, don't talk to me. I hate flying. That's what Bridget said. Kaylee said, just yell, this flight is the bomb!
Right? That'd be me. I'm telling you, that'd totally be me.
I think I'm just going to get you trashed. You just be like, that's all, I just don't understand why you can't say
Then
bomb.
I'll probably try to fight an invisible clown on the plane.
I just don't understand why you can't say bomb on an airplane. It's kind of stupid. Like, it's just the word bomb.
Yeah, that'd be me. Totally.
Carrie Ann says, me and my son have a song we sing when waiting in the queue to go on the plane.
That's awesome.
Cammy says she has a hard time flying. I figure I don't have feathers. Shouldn't be in the sky.
See, that's how I feel about it. I'm from stinking Rankin, Georgia. So, we don't belong on planes. Okay, so there's my cup. Maybe I should do some on the bottom. That'd be fun. I mean, since they've already watched me this long, they don't mind me, you know.
They sing "Flying in a Tin Can." Don't know if we will safely land, to the tune of "Leaving in a Jet Plane."
That's cute. I bet everybody
It freaks
else,
people out. Is what
I was
she
about
said.
to say, I bet you guys freak everyone out. I probably have an anxiety attack right then and there. Like, babe, why are they singing that song? Are we gonna die?
So there's a comedian, Dane Cook, that made it. He had this comedy skit where he used to talk about all the time. He's like, yeah, I have this thing where I really like to just mess with people. He's like, so one of my favorite things to do is, he said, I'll stand in line behind somebody at the bank and I'll just give them a little nudge. He's like, I'll just start putting gloves on and be like, now would be a good time to leave. As he's like pulling a bag off the floor or something. He's like, and then one of my other ones is I'll walk up to someone, just a random person in the airport, look at him really serious in the face and don't make any faces at all and just go, don't get on the flight. And I'll walk off.
That's terrible. If somebody did that to me, I'd probably
Right?
punch them.
Did you
Or like-
epoxy over the glitter before applying vinyl? Yes, she did.
I epoxied and I epoxied it until it was all smooth.
Bianca, I can go over how to make files if that would help you. We have so many different ways of going about doing it, so we make all of our files. So
Yeah, I make all of mine. I don't buy any of them.
And Cami says again, thank you so much for the full wrap live. I now have turned 10 orders out because of it. Thank you. That's awesome.
That is
Anytime we can help you guys make money. That's what this is all
That's
about.
what it's
Making
all
money or
about.
making
If you're not
gifts
making
or...
money, this is not as much fun.
What's the spacing measurements between the cups on your turner? I'll go over that real quick, Jill, while she's doing that. So in
I'm
between...
gonna take it outside and I'm gonna spray paint it white.
So in between each one of these is 6 inches. That's in between each one, and that actually leaves her just enough room that she can still work on the cup and not have to worry about bumping into one another. You could actually do it a little bit wider if you actually wanted to.
Is there any ginormous bugs out here? Is there any ginormous bugs out here? You go away. Woo!
Like I said, Geraldine, I made the file. It's gonna be fun picking all that off, is what Abby said.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a job.
Why does this have a silver top? It says white.
Kylie said, good marriage, never go to bed on an argument. Always tell each other I love you. Always be honest and respectful. You'll be together forever. You'll be amazing.
Point it this way. No, I don't want to point it
Carrie Ann said, Heather, can you send me the stitch face as the woman is still waiting?
Yes, I can. Actually, Cameron tried to make it. It didn't work out the best, so I just gave it to Jana without the face on it.
You're welcome, Jill.
Cool.
And
We're
this-
gonna take it inside.
This is our porch.
And we're gonna put it on the turner so that it runs. I caught a cup of fire once. Because when I get bubbles, I take a torch to it, and if you use the crayon, whatever it's called, spray paint, I don't suggest doing that because it does catch on fire.
Carrie says, guess what? I have to upgrade to the business edition so my husband can also use it with a Glowforge.
Nice. She has a Glowforge. Her husband ordered a Glowforge. I'm totally jelly.
Goals.
Hashtag goals.
Teresa said, I bet your bush out there looks like a rainbow.
Yes, my flower garden did look pretty amazing as well.
Tori said, would you just sell some straw toppers? Question mark.
Yes, I will sell just some straw toppers. Usually nobody wants to buy my straw toppers. I sold some earlier today. They were the peen straw toppers.
Thanks, Logan. She said, you guys are so cute. And then Bridget said, you're a beast with that spray paint. I get so nervous when I spray like I'm spraying an infant or something. I'm not sure what that means, but I've never spray painted a baby, but
I mean, it sounds
I knew what you meant.
Why not? Like, why wouldn't you spray paint a baby? You don't know what I do when
Just
you're not here.
shh. I'm about to spray paint you, okay? I need you to keep your mouth closed.
Shh. little baby. Shh.
Hush, little baby, spray paint on your face. Don't worry, it's not cop mace.
Okay. So, this is my 2 pieces. Let me get my mold and show you guys what it looks like. So this is my mold. I did the black. I poured in black first, and that created the holes where the heart is and where this colon is. So after I pulled that out, it looked, you popped it out like this, and then it left empty space in here in the heart and in the comma, whatever that is, colon.
It's a semicolon. This is the bottom part, which is a comma.
Yeah, it's a comma, yeah. So then I mixed up epoxy, and then I poured it into the hole that's there. I did the same thing with the Pokeball.
Eat a Pokeball.
Yeah, I totally put pressure on that. I had an air bubble, I guess, at that spot right there. So, anyways, so it comes in 2 pieces, and then and then it comes with these, which are popped out of here. I originally did clear ones, but since this is Coral, Diamond Series Coral, inside of the heart and the comma, I did Diamond Series Coral for these pieces as well. So I'm going to be using the UV resin. This is my pink UV lamp next to it that you guys see. So I'm going to do these individually, which means I'm going to do one at a time. I want to make sure I get them sized right because they are different sizes. Like one's meant for
Chrissy
one
said I
side.
made a keychain for a girl at work with the semicolon. The top was the blue glow and the dark powder. The bottom in purple. It's amazing. A bunch of people asked me to make more.
Ooh, I love it. Okay, so the longer piece goes on the right side. It goes where the comma is, the back side of the comma. So you'll see that these 2 are different sizes. And that is so it fits perfectly. The bigger part goes up at the top for the heart, like that. And then this space right here is supposed to be where your straw goes through. So I'm going to put that one off to the side. And then I'm going to put this UV epoxy resin on here. And you can also brush it right there on your mold where you know it's going to be sticking to. Okay. And then I'm going to put it on there. Make sure it's really lined up very well, because once it hits this light, it's done for. There's no getting it off. And then I push it up under my light. And then I turn my light on. Now this is like a $15 UV lamp that you get for your nails. And I probably could have put glow powder in with it too, because of the new glow powders from the GlitterCraze. There is a color like exactly like that. So I probably could have done that. I just didn't even think about it. Which would have
Adrian
been
said I had baby issues. How did you make the middle part?
this. So this comes in part of the mold. So these come in, I did them in clear first. So this is part of the mold, this part right here, and this part. And when I poured black glitter, I mixed black glitter in with my epoxy and poured it in my mold. And then once I popped it out, these little spaces right here had a hollow spot inside of it. So I just filled that. I went back after I popped it out and I just filled it in with the
Epoxy filled with glitter.
with the other color. So you'll see that's on there like really good. That's not going anywhere. So I want to make sure I have my sizing right for this side. And that is right. And I'm going to just put some of the UV epoxy on there. Put it down on there. Make sure it's really lined up very well.
It's okay, Adrian. Ask away. Ask the questions.
Yeah, you can ask
If you don't ask questions, you won't
It
learn.
makes it more fun that way. So I'm not talking to myself. Okay, So I've got that lined up. I'm just going to push it under my lamp and hit another 60 seconds for the other side. Now, I've tried doing this. This one is the turtle. I did during my last one, I think. This is my turtle one. I have tried to do them all three together under the lamp, but when I rushed it, I got it all crooked because they moved. They all moved together when I tried to push them up underneath my lamp.
Carrie says I made a big round straw topper, demolded it, and was playing around with it and put a clamp on it. They fused together.
Yes, you could do that too. That's how I did that one. So it was still tacky when I pulled it out of the mold. This is the heart straw topper mold, and it was still tacky, and I put it one on top of the other, and now you can't get them apart. Like, you can't pull them apart if you want to, because since they were still sticky, they finished setting on top of each other, and they kind of fused themselves together.
Michelle said, damn, missed it. Thank God for replay. And we've also got it set up, too, where we're going to actually take the live videos from here and put it in the actual album so you guys can see. So that way you guys can continue to watch them.
So now I'm just brushing it on this top right here, where this other one is going to lay on top of. You don't have to put a super ton of it either. Okay, and then I'm going to get it just right so it all lines up. You'll notice it's wanting to slip and slide around on me too. So make sure I've got it all lined up, and then I'm going to move this over it and turn it on again. Now, you don't have to use the UV epoxy for it. You can also use E6000 glue. That's what I glue my zippers on my cups with. And I glue a lot of other stuff together with it. Some people say, yes, it is toxic. However, it is not coming in contact with your drink.
Good night, Carrie Ann.
Good night, Carrie Ann. It's not coming in contact with your drink because it's sitting on top of your lid, just like this skull right here. It's, you know, it's on my straw. It's not coming in contact with anything, so, you know, it's not really toxic because it's not making contact with your food or drink. So it's drying right nicely over there. So there we go, straw topper mold. And it just goes.
See, how much is that topper?
Just for the topper, all my straw toppers, I charge $5 a piece for them. That is super freaking cute.
You have that tattooed?
Yeah,
as
I
well?
have the tattoo on my one right there. So I really wanted a straw topper mold. And I'm glad I got one. But I think the mold's like $8.50 or something like that.
Carrie says that she ordered the keychain mold of it. She needs a straw topper.
Yeah.
My daughter suffered from mental illness since 5th grade. She'll be an 8th grader this year.
Yeah, I know a lot of people. I suffer. They tell me I'm depressed, but I don't believe them. So, I've got whatever. They say I've got all kinds of stuff as far as medical diagnoses that they like to throw on me. But it's always about rising above what you have and trying to get better. So, I don't think I'm depressed, if that makes if that has any bearings on anything.
Kristen said, life pro tip. Pick up the light and place it over your project instead of moving the project.
Yes.
Less likely to bump.
I usually do that, but the cord is super short, so trying to maneuver it and stuff, it gets a little difficult from time to time.
Kelly said, I miss how you put the dark color in the mold. She
pour
didn't
it
actually
in
make the mold
first.
tonight, so.
Yeah, I just pour the dark in first. So I just I mixed the black glitter, the Black Diamond series glitter in with my epoxy and poured it in both sides. And then when I popped the mold out after it had already set, I was able to go in and fill in this hole right here. It created a hole in my mold, my blank that came out from it. So I just filled those pieces in with the Carole Diamond series in with epoxy. And then the two pieces that you use to put in between the two are right here. And this longer one goes on this side.
Adrian asked if you're getting the fuck off mold to match your cup.
Oh yeah, it's on the way. I've already bought it. Yeah, I have.
Teresa said, "Have you done a storyboard cup?"
I haven't. Someone else has asked me that before too. I'm pretty nervous about doing that one. I have two down here, but I'm pretty nervous about doing it because I've seen other people do them and they don't turn out right, or the glitter sinks to the bottom, or they leak, or something like that. But that is on my to-do list for me to venture out and do. I'm drinking some of your drink. Because mine's out.
If you want to hold it for a second, I'll make you some more.
He's gonna make me a drink. Yeah, so I'm just waiting for you can see there was a piece of vinyl that was actually peeling off the bottom of it. You can't really see. So I just pulled it off so you can see the blue underneath. That's what it's gonna look like once I pull all of them off. I think it's gonna look pretty awesome. It's gonna look great. So a storyboard cup is kind of like a snow globe. You put glycerin and glitter inside of it, and when you shake it up, it has a different inside. So when you shake it up, it looks like a snow globe on the inside. Yes. It's really cool. I haven't done one yet. I'm nervous. Yes, the fuck off mold. I'm excited about that. No Skittles. I haven't used Skittles in a really long time. But yeah, the Storyboard Cup is super awesome, super cute, super cool. It looks like a snow globe. My kid would love one, but I'm super nervous about making one. Sure, I could do it live whenever I do one. I have two down there. I think it's a 20 and a 30 ounce is what I have down there in my cup stash.
Yeah, I like this. I want to put it back under the light for a minute.
Can you? Yes, I can do one. I just got a message and I was reading my message about a straw topper. Huh?
You want to put your mold underneath the light for a minute?
Oh, I need to put it under the light for a few more.
I would, if you had the clamp.
It's fine. Men, they're always worrying. On my shipwreck cup, I used a image of wood. I looked up like flooring panels, and I just used those. Cameron has one too. He has one for one of his favorite cups that he takes to work every day. His actually has an octopus in it.
Yeah, dude.
And this one actually has glow-in-the-dark mermaids. I use glow-in-the-dark vinyl for it. So at night, the mermaids look like they're glowing underneath the water. So it's super cool. And this one's just, it's got to finish curing before. Yeah, this is his cup. His is more of a dilapidated wood. So his was actually my first shipwreck that I've done. Snow globes are nice, but they don't keep drinks hot or cold, so I don't like selling them. I don't blame you. They can also crack and break whenever, if you drop them, if you give them to a kid or something like that, they can crack and break. They're super cool looking. You know, and they are double walled, so I would think that they would have some type of insulation to it. How do you make the blue part? So the blue part on those cups are alcohol inks. I could do a live on that one day too. It's super easy. It looks super complex and like, you know, but it's really just alcohol inks. The white is used for the top and they all just kind of blend together. But I could definitely do a live on that one day. Super easy. Yeah, I hear of them leaking too. I hear of those cups leaking too. Here you go. Give the phone back to Cameron. My ball is stuck. Come on, Mr. Ball. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna get the tweezers. Or, no, get my pen that Lisa sent me. It's got the orange tape. No, it's right in front of the keyboard. It's my pen. So, another member of the group sent me this. It's a pen, which means that it has a pin. Like a push
You want
pin
tweezers to pull them off once you...
yeah, because they're still kind of wet. Ew, that's gross. Sweet. And the reason this pen is so useful is that if you use tweezers to try and get something off like this, it will scratch your work. If you slide them around and you can't get them completely off, it'll scratch everything. And I'll go up, and with these you can see that there's the vinyl wasn't pressed down completely flat right there. You can always go back with a little bit of acetone and take that off. I hear a fly. Oh, that's hitting the edge. My paint's not completely dry yet. Yeah, I'll take a paintbrush and touch this up, go over with acetone with it, and you won't even be able to tell it was there. It's pretty much just...
It's a pen is what it's called.
Yeah, P-I-N-P-E-N. Yeah, see, I gotta use it. This is hard when the cup's wet. The spray paint is still really wet. It's not recommended to do like this, but we're going to try it anyways for the live so that you guys can see what it looks like underneath. I can't see you guys. My depth perception is terrible. I hear a fly. There's always a fly in here. He's gonna get got with that assault gun. Assault gun. So this is a bit of a process. As you guys can see, you do have to pull every little piece of vinyl that you put on there.
Someone asked what kind of cup do you use to make a storyboard cup?
It's actually a storyboard cup is what it's called. Stainless Depot has them. They come in different sizes.
We usually wait until the paint's almost entirely...
Yeah, it's best to wait
dried.
until the paint is completely dry, which usually takes a little while. Right now, the humidity outside is terrible because it just rained. So, there's a lot of humidity. So, it's not going to dry fast at all. I'm trying to see if there's any good pieces to get off. So yeah, that's all you do is you just peel off all the vinyl that you put on there. I'll probably wait for the rest of it to do.
I'm going to show the results maybe to you guys afterwards.
Yeah.
This is pretty much the whole concept. Yeah, the white is going to stay. So once she actually peels all of them up, you'll be able to see, just like on this piece down here, how the blue is shown through from the glitter that she had before. Up here, the gold, or the orange is showing. There, the orange is showing through. It's just to go all the way around and pull all the decals off.
Yeah, all the decals that I put on there, I'll peel off. I'll also come back and touch up all these areas with acetone and a little tiny paintbrush. You can also use 91% alcohol if you're not trying to take...
In some of these little spots, like here,
yeah,
where the paint came off, what I've come to realize has been one of the easier ways of doing it is getting a little medicine cup like you use for your epoxy, right? and spraying a little bit of your spray paint into it and using a Q-tip to touch it up with, because it'll epoxy and look exactly the same.
Yeah,
So
you want to
won't be
do
able
it
to see
all on the same level. So if you touch up these spots, make sure you do not epoxy it before you touch up these spots, because it will, there's a depth difference on your cup. So if this is under the epoxy and you put a dot on, you know, the next layer of epoxy, you'll be able to see that there's a difference there. It'll look like a dot. You know, it sounds crazy, but I've done it before, and I had to go back and completely redo the cup. It was one of Melody's cups too, so. But
Yeah, Tori, I understand why someone would tell you to do it wet, because we kind of toyed with the different methods of doing it. It's easiest just to wait until it dries, because I can understand, because we've had where it just dried and then it wants to peel up on you.
Yeah, and it peels up in sheets.
But because you can go back and touch up, like these little spots right here where the paint kind of did its thing, it's easier just to go ahead and wait until it dries, at least a little bit more. So, but yeah, that's what how that one's turning out so far. And then this one is going to be probably one that we do on another one, or move it over, or she can show you the process of what we do. She's going to spray paint this one black all over once we put the stencil down to do the Carole Baskine stuff. And then that you'll be able to see that one will turn out just like the other one.
Yeah, so once I peel up the decals on it, you'll be able to see the glitter, the neon glitter from underneath. You'll be able to see that, you know, around the black spray paint. That's why using the black spray paint is going to be really cool, because it's really going to make those colors pop. But yeah, I just have to epoxy it until it's smooth, and then once it's smooth, I will actually go back and I'll put the decals on, and then I'll spray paint it black, and then I'll pull the decals off. So it's the same process. I just wanted to show you guys how I did the glitter method with the epoxy. I will, on that one, since it is different colors, I will spray paint that. I will go over it with a clear matte spray paint so that none of the colors run together and, you know, create a big mess. If you're using more than one color, you always want to spray seal it so the glitters don't move around and mix together. Because even though I did use the epoxy method, not all of it is stuck down completely. Some of it will be able to be brushed away. So I want to make sure that none of them are going to run together and make it look bad. So. But
the orange that she used on the Gator cup that she's doing now are these three: Tropicana, Texas Orange, and Crown Royal for the blue.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And then we did our straw topper. That's under our light again. I'm just giving it another good dose of the UV light to make sure that all of the UV resin has cured. You probably want to hit it a couple times just to make sure that all of it's cured. But yeah, that's all that's with that. We'll probably do a shipwreck cup and some other cups. I know people are wanting a Milky Way. I tried the Milky Way method the other day to try and perfect it, but I don't have it down packed yet, so I'm still working on that one. But as soon as I get it good, I will do a live with that one as well. So anything any of you guys want to see me do or anything like that, just send me a private message, tag me in a post. The chapstick one is another one. We'll probably do that one whenever we do the shipwreck, because that one's a super fast one too. So we can knock 2 of them out in one go, or we can do it on separate nights too, because I've got to get one ready. But yeah, if you have any questions about anything I've done or anything you've seen me do, private message me. I always try to look in my other box to make sure that nobody sent me a message that I can help. I answer questions. I do live chats with people, you know, and answer their questions and try to help them the best that I can. Post me, tag me in your pictures of your cups that you do from the methods that you see me do. I love seeing people's stuff that they do for my tutorials, like the Jack Daniels cup. That one's a huge hit. The Galaxy cup, I've seen a couple people do that one. They all look awesome. So tag me in all the stuff that you're
welcome,
doing.
Lindsay. You're welcome, Allison. Have a good night, Tori.
I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and I hope that I kept things interesting tonight. And I hope to see you guys next time.